Imagine if love was not a fleeting emotion or a fragile promise that could break in the storms of life, but a frequency that has always surrounded you, an eternal current humming beneath every thought and heartbeat. And what if you discovered that one of the greatest secrets hidden in Scripture and mysticism alike is that there is an angel whose very essence is to help you see this truth? Archangel Chamuel, the one who sees God not with the eyes of judgment, but with the gaze of infinite compassion. And imagine for a moment that you could step into meditation, and instead of silence feeling like emptiness, you suddenly realized it was a doorway, a space where love itself begins to speak, not in words, but in vibrations. And here lies the secret. Most people miss they spend their days tuned to fear, anxiety, anger, rejection. But Chamuel whispers that you are building your own prison of low vibrations without realizing it. And the moment you shift, everything changes instantly. Because when pride rose in heaven and the rebellion of angels fractured the harmony, it was not Chamuel's sword that was remembered, but his vision, his ability to pierce through illusions and reveal what was really lost. The warmth of divine love, the embrace of God that rebels had turned away from. And Scripture affirms that love is the highest law. Jesus himself said in John 15:12, "This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you." And Chamuel's entire mission is to restore that commandment to living reality, to remind humanity that love is not weakness, but the most unshakable strength. Now think about your own life. The moments you have felt abandoned, the nights you thought love was absent. What if those experiences were not proof of loss, but an initiation, an invitation to remember that love is never gone, only waiting to be uncovered like sunlight hidden behind clouds? And when you sit in meditation, breathing slowly, you begin to tune your inner frequency. Every thought carries a vibration, and every vibration creates resonance, and suddenly the words of Proverbs 4:23 become alive. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it, meaning your frequency shapes your destiny. And Chamuel's pink light becomes like a shield around you, not to block the world, but to transform how you move through it. You start to notice that when you dwell on anger, your body tightens, your breath shortens, your world shrinks. But when you choose compassion, your chest opens, your breath deepens, your vision clears, and opportunities that once felt impossible begin to show up effortlessly, because you have shifted resonance. And this is not mystical fluff. It is the universal law written in Romans 13:10. Love does no harm to a neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfillment of the law. Love fulfills because love completes. Love aligns. Love dissolves resistance. And now the puzzle pieces of your life begin to fall into place. Imagine seeing every challenge not as a punishment, but as a coded message, guiding you back to the frequency of love. A closed door becomes redirection. A betrayal becomes clarity. A season of loneliness becomes preparation. And Chamuel is there, weaving unseen threads, guiding you to people who will heal you, guiding you away from those who would break you, guiding you back to yourself until you realize the truth that was hidden all along. You are not searching for love. You are made of it. And when you let that realization sink in, the words of 1 Corinthians 13:13 ring like a bell. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. It is the greatest because it is the source, the completion, the very fabric of creation itself. And Chamuel smiles, not because you achieved something, but because you finally remembered something. The search ends when you realize you were already home. So sit in meditation, breathe, whisper, "I choose love," and watch how the world bends around you. Watch how the invisible field responds to your frequency. Watch how obstacles turn to openings and wounds turn to wisdom. This is the secret that saints and mystics have guarded, not hidden in temples or scriptures, but hidden in plain sight in your own heart. And in that moment you understand Chamuel. His story was never about battles won but illusions lifted. It was never about seeking far away, but about seeing what was already here. Love is presence. Love is power. Love is God himself. And when that truth takes root, nothing can shake you. Not fear, not loss, not even death. because you finally know that to see God is to love, and to love is to see God.